there we have it. We are down to our final three in this final of Young European Truck Driver 2015. We've had the excitement of Knock the King. We have Super Z to come ahead. We've got plenty of excitement here. So as the functionaries are starting to set up for the final of the competition, in the meantime, we're going to be chatting to some of our guests now about everything that's been happening so far. Henrik Henriksson, welcome back along to our wonderful setting here. We've got the prize of this Scania truck behind us, 100,000 euros worth of Scania impressive truck, which the final winner will be taking away from here today. But I mean, what have you made of the competition so far? It's been so close, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is real good entertainment, isn't it? I mean, no, I think so far, I mean, this is really what we wanted to happen. I mean, this is an opportunity for us to celebrate the occupation of being a driver. I think a couple of years ago, to being a driver was a technical job. Now today, it's all about being a service job. And we want to highlight and lift up the sort of the pride of the drivers in the society today, because they are the backbone of our transport systems in Europe and also in the rest of the world. And so I think now this is exactly what we wanted to achieve, to celebrate the drivers and get together. I mean, we at Scania, we consider ourselves to be the small, big company, and we regard ourselves as a family. And this is an opportunity for us to open up the arms and say, come, welcome, come and join us, have a good day. But let's put the focus on the driver, because they are sort of, we need to sort of lift the reputation, and we need to lift the sort of the status of this profession. Look at these guys. I mean, they are, I mean, super skilled and what they do. And then on top of that, they also need to, in the daily work, drive in an environmental way. They have to drive in a safe way. They have to drive sort of in an efficient way. And they also need to be the face of the transport company, providing the services. I mean, when they hand over whatever they deliver. So now, this is what we wanted to achieve today. So I'm really, really happy. But I mean, the best is yet to come, isn't it? I mean, now the real fun starts.
It does. I mean, the drivers now, as you mentioned, they are in the limelight, and deservedly so.
Yes.
But do you think that just gives them a little bit of help to think, actually, I do have a really important job, and I'm extremely important in the bigger picture of things at Scania, and you feel slightly more proud of who you work for? Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. That is the purpose of an opportunity like this. But I mean, if we go back to the sort of the rationale behind this competition, we have had more than 100,000 participants globally.
Wow.
Yeah, and the final now with 26,000 in total. I mean, so a lot of the promotion of the driver happens also the last 12 months, and I think that is very important in the local events that we have had. But now you're right. I mean, we're lifting up the driver, and what many people don't know is that the driver is actually the difference between a well-performing and a non-performing company in the transport business. The driver can affect as much as up to 10–15% of the fuel consumption if you're good or bad. And for a transport company with very tough margins, this is the matter of survival or not. So, I think that's why we need to put more focus on the drivers and see how they, not only in a competition like this, but also in the way we develop our products and our services. We try to put in a lot of assistance in the vehicle as such to help them drive safe, help them to not get tired, help them to sort of stay focused and have sort of a nice working environment. And if we didn't look after the driver, I think we will very soon be out of business. It's part of building our brand as well. I mean, the drivers are conveying and they are a carrier and a builder of our brand, and we need to look after them as Scania.
And people probably wonder why Scania puts so much emphasis onto kind of resources and energy for something like this, and today is a great example, if you're watching on this live stream, of just how and why it works so well.
Now, but I think in Europe also we have another challenge, and that is that there is a lack of drivers. I mean, there's not so many young people who want to go into this profession. I think everyone wants to sort of work with media or want to work with sort of other types of service works. But the driver profession needs to be lifted up, because it is a fun job, it is a flexible job, and that's why we need to sort of make sure that this comes up on the map. And I think that we are of course investing in this, but we are doing it because we know that we will get a lot of sort of cred back. I think this started a couple of years ago, like one trial, and I think after we've done it now a couple of years, we have been able to refine the process and refine also the concept as such. And I think we had a lot of people who really sort of request this. It's basically saying, why don't we do this every year? Now we do it every second year, so there is a pull for this event, and I think this will help also coming into getting more young people coming into our industry, and that way we're also giving something back to the society. We're helping to recruit young drivers into the profession of driving a truck.
Yeah, quite. Okay, well, thank you very much for that for now, giving us a really great explanation as to why this day is so successful, and in fact the build-up to this whole tournament. We're going to be heading back out to our reporter in just a moment as well to get a little bit more on this event today, and we're heading into the Super Z final, and these are your finalists. Well, it's been a bit of a dramatic day for Patrick Schildemann, but he from Germany will be going up against the very cool-headed Thomas Knussel of Switzerland and taking on Lars Sondergaard of Denmark. So that is the lineup for this final of the Super Z at the Young European Truck Driver today. So these three in the green room, very nervous but very excited indeed. And one man who's been out and about for us this afternoon with the crowds and the drivers getting excited himself. Oriol.
Yes, thank you very much, Haley. I'm sitting right here with Patrick and Holger. And Holger is the coach, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
What does it mean? How do you coach someone like Patrick?
Yeah, we had our qualification rounds and the national final. And after that, we train a lot with a truck, with a full-loaded truck, with the eco-drive, and prepare ourselves with all the exercise we know, with some cones and so on. And I think it went well until now.
Patrick, you were here in 2010. How is this time different for you?
Oh, it feels like the same in 2010, but we'll see what is going on now.
Do you think you practiced more this time?
Oh, in 2010 the practice were good, were also good. I couldn't say.
So what makes, how come you are in the final this time again?
It's a good question. Good performance, I think.
What do you think your strength is? Or maybe the coach. What do you think Patrick has? What's his biggest strength?
Maybe I can see it a little bit from another perspective, because when you see outside his way of driving, he's calm and very accurate, and see it in front what's to do, and I think that is maybe the key to take it step by step.
What kind of truck do you drive and what loads usually?
Oh, I'm driving a walking floor with Lose.
Or unlashed. I don't know.
These trucks that you compete in, are they familiar to you?
Pardon?
The trucks we compete in today, are they familiar to you? Do you know them?
Yes, I know them. I drive Scania since 14 years.
So you've been driving Scania for 14 years?
Yes.
Okay, so that helps a lot in this competition.
Oh, I will see. Yes.
Well, thank you so much and good luck. And you have a little break now, so try to relax and take it easy. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, Oriol. I'm very pleased to say we have more guests coming in to the studio to make sure I'm not lonely up here and just getting on with enjoying what's been happening today on my own. We have Morten Johansson, who is from IRU. I've got it positioned here on my coat, but tell me, what is IRU?
IRU is the International Road Transport Union, and that means that we represent truck and coach and taxi operators all over the world in 74 countries on 5 continents. And it means that we work with different issues. We discuss technical issues and environmental issues and road traffic safety.
And have you been enjoying the day so far?
Yes,
is it
very
fun
much.
to watch?
It's a great competition. And we have a competition yesterday about cargo secure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we've been enjoying things so far down here, but I tell you what, let's give you a bit of a recap and have a look at some of the earlier competitions so far and bring you King of Cargo.
Unsafe loads are a major cause of accidents, both on the road and in loading docks. Vehicles with poorly secured cargo are a risk not only to their drivers, but to other road users and to people involved in loading and unloading. It also causes delays and loss of goods. Based on the guidelines of the European Commission and the International Road Transport Union, the IRU, Scania presents the King of Cargo Award to the driver who is most skilled in safe load securing. The contestants need to secure a given cargo on the trailer in a safe and legal way. They need to use the optimal amount of cargo securing equipment in a cargo-friendly arrangement, being efficient with both effort and time. Scania and IRU believe that highlighting correct cargo loading and securing is an effective way of improving road safety.
And the winner is, from Germany,
So Morten, great to see how all that happens. I had a bit of a glimpse of it yesterday actually, but there wasn't anybody in there at that time being run through everything. But why is King of Cargo and what they have to do there such an important part?
It's very important that we have excellent skilled drivers who understand the importance of correct cargo securing, because it's important from the traffic safety point of view. If you secure the cargo correctly, you don't damage the goods, and the goods cannot fall off the vehicle and not damage other road users. So it's very, very important. And we saw excellent skill yesterday in the competition of King of Cargo.
And there's other really important elements in the competition as well, like sustainability.
Yes, that's one other very important issue, because sustainability, it's a lot about saving fuel. And if you save fuel, you have less greenhouse gases. And it's you save a lot of money as well in your company if you save fuel, because fuel is about 30% of all the costs in a company. So a very skilled driver can maybe save 10% of his fuel, which means a reduction of about 3% of the cost in the company.
So there's a deeper meaning there as well,
yes,
looking after not just the company and the cost, but looking after the earth as well. Of course, hugely important in this day and age. And we can head back to our live reporter now, because I do believe Oriel has made his way through to the editorial team. Oriel.
I'm standing here with Staffan Ekengren. And where are we? Tell me, what is this room?
We are in the live editorial room for Scania. We're 15 people covering this event in social medias and on the web.
And what is the buzz in the social media right now?
There are much buzz around this competition right now. I think we have seen that today that the most mentioned driver today in social media is Robert Baker from Ireland. And now we are seeing that Switzerland they are really active when it comes to social medias. So I want Denmark and Germany to use the hashtag even more.
So that's right, we have 3 finalists, and you say Switzerland is loudest on social media.
Yes, right now they are really loud, and I hope they will get some competition from the other countries as well.
So who is it that uploads pictures and updates about the competition? Who is out there online?
There are fans and followers for Scania. There are customers, and there are many people interested in Scania's brand, I think, and supporters. And they want to encourage their drivers.
Where are they from?
From the whole world. It's Europe mostly, of course, but they are from everywhere. Around the globe.
Okay. Earlier I took a picture with Switzerland, who you say are the loudest.
Yeah, they're
it happened to be Switzerland.
Yeah.
I took a photo and uploaded it with the hashtag.
That's good.
Yeah, I will keep doing that, and I hope that people at home will do it too. How is this compared to last year?
It's much more this time, I think. It's much more activity in social media. So I think the supporters are more used to social medias today compared to the last time.
Have you had a chance to follow the competition at all?
Small parts, not so much.
You will have to watch the recap.
Yeah, I think I need to. But we're following it on the social medias, of course. But we have to. I have to take a look, a deeper look.
So to the people at home and out here, what should they go online and do right now?
Yeah, use the hashtag Scania YETD and put your images and tweets and your encouragement to the drivers before the final.
Thank you very much, Staffan.
Thank you.
Right, we're joined by another guest I have in the studio, because in earlier competitions, before I introduce Matthias to you, it's been very important for the drivers who match their skill and sustainability driving. We heard about sustainability just a moment ago, and the Ecolution by Scania award was presented to the winner. It's a very, very important part of Scania, and here is looking ahead at yesterday's events.
Ecolution by Scania is a powerful way to save on fuel costs and strengthen sustainable transport. Fuel expenses are typically reduced by 10 to 15% or more by Ecolution operators, which also reduces the carbon footprint. That is why Scania presents the Ecolution by Scania Award to the most fuel-efficient contestant in the Young European Truck Driver Final. Fuel economy driving is evaluated by a productivity formula. It is about keeping the right speed and optimal average fuel consumption during a 30-minute route. Ecolution by Scania is based on the concept of an optimized vehicle, optimized driving, and optimized service. It reduces costs while improving road safety. It means a cost-effective and environmentally sustainable transport solution. To make all this happen, you need a skilled driver behind the wheel.
Ecolution award goes to Martin Zaba.
And so Matthias Lundholm is joining me now. So a great award there, but just tell us a little bit about Ecolution by Scania.
Well, Ecolution by Scania is actually an all-round solution for sustainability. And to be quite honest, it's a very good mix of two great things. The first thing, as we've heard before as well, is that lower fuel consumption brings down the cost. And secondly, with lower fuel consumption, you also get lower emissions. So you combine two very good things in one. And this is a superior solution from Scania when you work with your lowering the cost for your operation, but you also do something proactively in terms of sustainable society.
And you might not think a watch has anything to do with it, but it actually does, doesn't it?
Yeah. The great thing is actually we can use that new technology pieces and to give you raise the awareness, and so you can bring it with you, you can follow your performance trends, and you can, you know, it's a great thing.
Well, I have seen the Scania watch. I don't quite understand exactly what it does just yet, but for those that do, I can imagine you wouldn't really want to be living without it. It's one of the prizes in the package, and they get this Scania watch.
Even in an industry fueled by ideas, every now and then innovation takes an unexpected turn, and on rare occasions you'll encounter something almost unreal, like a smartwatch from a truck manufacturer. At Scania, we always put the driver first. We believe putting the essential information from your truck directly on your wrist is the key to smart and quick decision-making. It's what connects you to your truck, and your truck to you. Instant overviews of your current fuel and AdBlue levels, as well as current average fuel consumption, contrasted with your average from the last 7 days. The Driving Support Score analyzes your driving behavior over time and gives you concrete and concise score values to help increase your driving efficiency. You have your transport metrics right on your wrist. The Black Griffin Scania watch. And this is just the beginning.
It's a very cool looking watch. Technology, of course, we know is how the world is going now. We've just been seeing tweets and things on social media. We have the internet, but looking at technology just going forward, things are affected by the internet as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, it's a complete game changer when I look at this from my perspective. And I think we can do so much to improve productivity and efficiency for our customers. And I think the industry basic is going to change fundamentally in the future by just the Internet of Things, connecting things, and just, you know, taking advantage of the opportunities that are there today. So it's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much for coming up and being one of our guests. We'll let you go and enjoy the rest of the final so far. But for now, we're going to head back to Oriel and find out who he's been chatting to. Oriel.
Yes, Haley, thank you. I'm down here and I can see the guys working hard to build the next track for the Super Z final. And I'm going to go find Helena Evsater, who is in charge of all of this. Helena, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm busy at the moment, as you can see.
Do you have a couple of minutes to spare for me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great, great. What are you doing right now?
Right now we are building the tracks for the Super Z. And yeah, I think we are soon ready.
Okay. And tell me, you're in charge. You're like the master of competitions here. Can I call you that?
Oh, well, I rather refer myself as a competition coordinator, actually.
Okay, but you're the boss.
Yeah, you can say that. Okay. Yeah, at
And
least over these guys.
And how did it go so far, do you think?
Well, as you have seen, we have had some problems, but I think we have sorted them out as good as we could.
It was the German guy that was affected by it, but in the end he made it to the final anyway.
He made it to the final anyway, and I'm really glad for that.
Okay, good. Well, what can you tell me about the Super Z? What do you have to think about here?
In the Super Z, they have to be quite calm and precise, and they have to be really exact when they move around the vehicle. And there is the perfect line, like you're sailing, you have the perfect track line, and there is one, and they need to find it.
What's your biggest challenge when you build it?
It's that the material is very heavy, and we have to move them far distances. But now I think we are getting closer to it.
I've seen you running around all day, and I know that you're very busy now. Is there anything else that you want to mention about this day? How do you feel? Do you get to enjoy the competition?
I have time to enjoy it also, even if we had some problems. But as soon as it starts running smoothly again, it feels a lot better for me. And the drivers are really good sports. They are really nice. And yeah, let's cheer for them now in the super final.
Okay, I'll leave you to work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Oriel.
Right, thank you very much to Oriel. We'll be heading back down to Oriel soon, who's been covering everything from the fans out there, the VIPs, the guests, people like Helena, who've been making sure things run smoothly. But it's not just all about today, of course. The local drivers' competitions all around Europe have been taking place and building the excitement up until today's grand final. So it has been a long process to qualify for this final. And this is the best of the best, and a bit of a glimpse here on how some of the competitors made the big final day. Oh, so there you have it. That is how the drivers got to where they are today. I'm very pleased to say you guys have managed to get from the stage area outside into our equally slightly windy and cold studio, but that is not stopping us from enjoying all the action as it really hots up heading into this final section now. So Ramona Karlsson and Per Stummer as well, who are here with me, and it's been so exciting. We'll start with ladies first. Ramona, how are you enjoying it down there?
Really great. We had an amazing audience, a really great atmosphere, and a lot of fans on the grandstand. So it's great.
And it's exciting when you see the European finals and how that's led to them getting here, Per.
Of course, and it's also fantastic for us to see the skill sets of the driver here today. And it's, from a Scania perspective, also a good chance to give some appreciation to one of our most important pieces of the puzzle, the driver itself. So it's been a fantastic day.
And you, of course, as a driver, you're driving in very different circumstances, but you have a bit of an understanding, more than certainly myself, and maybe even Per does, of what it's like to be behind the wheel in competitions, trying to hold that nerve as well, Ramona.
Yeah, it demands a lot of focus, and I know as well that it isn't enough with a perfect car or a perfect team. You need to be a very good driver as well, and you can really see that skills in these drivers.
Have you got a favorite for this final yet?
Oh, difficult question.
I'm glad you got that question.
Do you have a favorite?
I think they are equally good. I don't have a particular favorite, to be real honest. My favorites have already been going home, but I think that either one of these three finalists would be a fantastic winner. So, no, they're all favorites to me.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, let's head back to this final in 2012 and have a little look about how that unfolded and who the winner was in that particular day.
Since Scania driver competitions were launched in 2003, more than 300,000 drivers from across the planet have taken part. But only a handful of drivers have shown they have what it takes to be known as the best of the best. Ireland's Gabriel Ward is one of these and was crowned Young European Truck Driver of the Year in 2012. He's been keeping a close eye on competitors in the current competition.
The competitors here today, what they're doing here today, you're putting into nearly every working day. You're going to come in situations where you're going to be close to something and you have to know, can you get out without hitting anything? Fuel consumption, everybody has a load on some part of the day, and about burning less fuel as possible is what it's about, and it should be put into practice every day. And even if they don't win here today, they should be going off and put it into practice every day, and 2 years' time come back and see how they're going again. Yeah, I probably have become a better driver. You're more alert on the road and you're sort of watching your fuel consumption and that, you know. I think driving training is a good thing for truck drivers. It covers a lot of different things, and vehicle checks, for one, is a very important thing for a truck driver before he go on a road, you know. And fuel consumption, they tell you the proper way to drive a truck and proper checks and things for drivers, you know, very interesting. And a truck driver, he's got more and more responsibility and more demands, and driving training does teach you the proper way to do it, and everyone should practice what they learn.
Well, what a great experience it was for Gabriel, a great experience today for all of those competing, but we're down to 3 and we'll find out who'll be joining Gabriel as one of the previous winners in 2012 to win this Young European Truck Drivers Final 2015. The excitement is building for the Final Z. The excitement is building now as well for our live roaming reporter. I do believe Oriel has found himself a lady friend. Oriel.
Yes, Haley, I'm here with Mia in the VIP section. And Mia, why are you here today?
It's because my husband is drive and have got it perfect now.
So we all saw how he ran to you after the competition. How did it feel?
Very good, very good. I was so proud. So.
Were you here last year with him?
No, he was by number 3. And number 1, so no.
And what do you think, how did he make it to the final? What is his strongest point?
Training, very much training. both the combo and also the knocking king.
He told me that he watches the videos over and over and over again.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. Don't you get annoyed at him?
I think it was what is called.
It was what made him come here.
Yes.
Yeah. So you support that?
Yes.
Yeah. But 50 times the same film.
Yes, but I have to stop and look and move.
That's what it takes.
Yes.
Okay, well, Mia, good luck. I know that you will be watching with suspense. I'm gonna go to this truck over there. What do you think about the truck?
Yes, it's a good truck, and I will head to Denmark.
Yeah, it's heading to Denmark. Let's go watch this beautiful truck here. This is the VIP section, where we have families, friends, and Scania workers and representatives. And right here, we have this beautiful truck. I don't know if the truck is open. Oh, it is open. I'm not gonna drive it because I've never even been in a truck. But yeah, this is what it feels like. I can really see. Oh, I'm afraid to touch anything here. I can really see the fascination of having a brand new Scania because I really enjoy. It looks beautiful and it smells. It smells like a. I'm not going to drive. They're telling me in my ear that I should try driving it, but I don't think that I'm going to do it because I am afraid of the Danish audience that is right here. Hello, Danish audience. How do I look in the truck? Okay, this is the prize for the winner. Let's see who is going to take this home today.